Yeah. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee on a Friday.
Yeah.
I'm here and Mano is here.
Day number 7.
It is not day number 7.
Day 5. Day 5.
I'll let you
and
get
I'm still
that.
alive.
I'm still alive.
I'll let you get that. Day 5, you got to still go through Saturday and Sunday
I survived,
in the
baby.
same outfit because of the bet that you lost.
I'm a man of my word.
You are. You don't smell bad. You know what you smell
great.
like? You know what's good? It's like, you know how when you want to cook and you have to leave the food in overnight?
Stop playing with me.
What?
Stop playing with me. Stop. It's too early in the morning to be playing with me. Stop playing with me.
But anyway, it's a Friday, so that's exciting. What you got going on this weekend?
Man, a lot, man. I'm trying to get this video done. I've been shooting it for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh, so you are going to change your clothes this weekend?
I said I'm trying to shoot the video. I didn't say nothing about changing my clothes.
So you're wearing this?
I said I'm shooting the video. I didn't say nothing about clothes. I will
All right, I'll be watching.
get the video. I'm sure you will.
We'll all be watching.
I know you're going to call
Anybody,
me.
If you run into Mano, just check out his outfit. Make sure that he is wearing what we've been seeing him in.
Money dreams.
Money dreams, baby. Blue with the white. Okay? Okay. All right, well, we got a great show for you today. Victoria Monet is going to be joining us. Her tour sold out in a minute.
In a minute.
And she's really amazing. You know her from being on tour before with Ariana Grande, Fifth Harmony. She's got a new album coming out at the end of this month, Jaguar 2. We also, speaking of music, have a world premiere for y'all today. You know it's a Friday, so it's a New Music Friday. We got Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red.
Okay.
Okay, you can't do that in that outfit because you're wearing blue. But next week, Paint the Town Red, Doja Cat.
Listen, people know I put it on.
World premiere, 800-292-5150. Shine a light. Who do you want to shine a light on? Call us up, 800-292-5150. In the meantime, here's that Doja Cat world premiere. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and New Mano.
Day number 5, baby.
Is here with me. It is kind of day number 5.
Nope, it's day 5.
Him wearing the same outfit. I'm
I
going to let you get that.
I did it.
But I know you have somebody you want to shine a light on.
Yes, I want to shine a light on my homies from Detroit.
Yay.
Urban Cineplex, Howard and Will. They got that new movie out right now. It's called A Love Story from the Streets. It's on Amazon Prime and Tubi. They lit. It's like their 3rd or 4th movie. And
Okay.
I'm in it.
Let me see. What's the name of their company again?
Urban
Cineplex?
Cineplex, yeah.
Okay. All right,
Urban
I'm looking
Cineplex
this up right
Entertainment.
now. A Love Story from
A
the
Love
Streets.
Story from the Streets.
Mano.
I'm in it,
Oh,
baby.
look, it has an 8.6 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
Ooh, lit.
We like that.
Lit. And they from the D. So big shout out to them. Howard, Will. You already know what it is.
All right, we're going to play a little snippet for you guys later. What? We are. And you also, we'll talk about this later, but you
What?
also did do some improv yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I went to class.
Maybe some people can call up and do some improv with you.
I got another class next week.
Okay, I'm coming.
Another session.
All right, well, it's time for you guys to shine a light on somebody who is doing something positive, something amazing, somebody that you want to shout out. You see their work out here, you see they're moving, and you want to show them some love. 800-292-5150. Shine a light on them. What is up, Tonio?
How you doing this morning, Miss Angela?
I'm
And
good.
Mr. New Mano?
What's happening, bro?
Uh-oh, what's good? Who you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my boy Mano
Oh, God.
for putting up with your shenanigans and wearing the same clothes.
That's right.
Now, hold on,
And
hold
being
on.
a man of my word, right?
How are these my shenanigans?
Yeah,
We
these
made
your
a
shenanigans.
bet.
I listen to y'all every day, and you always picking on me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm the victim, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, wait till y'all see this Tubi movie. Mano's in. Wait till we start playing that. All right, well, Tonio, we're going to hang up on you. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. You a hater. You really
All
a
right,
hater.
Mano.
All right, bro.
Some all right, Mano.
Yeah, no, because you just be hating on my people and I'm
Oh,
hating
my
on
gosh.
Mafia, man. Like, damn.
Sheesh.
You hating.
Hey, Janae, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Who do you want to shine a light on?
My mom,
Yay.
she does a lot for me. You know, I'm a single mom of 2 little girls, and she's always there to help me, support me through everything that I go through. So I really appreciate my mom.
that's dope. Let me tell you something. Having a mom be there to be able to support you with your kids,
That's right.
you know, you could trust her. The kids love her. That's amazing.
Yes, it is. I'm so appreciative of her.
What's her name?
Carmelita.
Carmelia, shine a light on you. All right, Janae, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light on them, 800-292-5150. In case you didn't get through, you can still get through for last word. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. Now, remember, a couple of years ago, there were 18 players indicted, and they were accused of a 3-year scheme with this health plan thing. Well, one of those people, who is an ex-NBA player, was sentenced. We'll tell you what his sentence is and what he got charged with. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here. New Mano!
Yeah.
And you don't smell bad at all.
Smell good.
In the same
Actually,
clothes
Tell them that,
for
though.
5 days.
Tell them that I smell good.
I said you don't smell bad.
No, but that's not saying that I smell good, though.
I have to come back to that in a minute.
I smell great, ladies.
All right, well, it's time for some Yeetie. Ex-NBA player Terrence Williams has been sentenced 10 years in prison. And that is for that $5 million health plan fraud. He was one of 18 players initially indicted in October of 2021. He's also going to get 3 years of supervised release, and he's going to have to pay a forfeit of $650,000 and $2.5 million in restitution. He did plead guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. So he did a lot of different things, but he is the person they're saying was the ringleader of it all. He was the one running the show. He recruited other former players and non-medical professionals into this. They were getting kickbacks of at least $300,000. At least 2 other former players have already been sentenced. One of the players got a 30-month sentence. Another one got 24 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so 10 years.
10 years.
All right, now Boosie Badass has revealed he is taking anger management classes. So he was on his Instagram and he was talking about what he learned in his first class.
Man, I just left anger management, bro. That shit was deep. Finding out what made me angry and shit. My expectations, I expect so much out of people, bro. Who never showed me loyalty, who never showed me none of that, bro. So I gotta take accountability for that, bro. I'm gonna cut a lot of people off, bro. Like, my expectations, they too high for people, bro. You know, I gotta learn to separate that.
Wow, he checked himself in, by the way.
Nice.
Have you ever taken anger management?
Yeah.
Did it work for you?
Absolutely. Look at me. I'm still here. Still alive.
You know what's crazy? When I interviewed NBA Youngboy, he talked about taking anger management
Right.
classes. He had to. It was court ordered.
Right.
But he said it helped him a lot.
Yeah.
And there's certain things that he learned from that he's implemented.
Right, and what you find out is there's certain traumas that's been, unchecked. Mm-hmm. Right, certain things going on in your life that you never really faced or dealt with, and certain things that you don't even understand. Like, coming from an environment where we thought violence and aggression was normal, we never, knew that on the other side that, like, that's not the way you handle problems.
Right, there's other ways to handle it before things escalate.
Yeah, stop choking.
All right, well, shout out to Boosie for going to anger management and learning more things about himself. All right, Ice Spice has been named Billboard's R&B Hip Hop Rookie of the Year. So congratulations to her for that.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I see people always arguing back and forth on what she should have, what she shouldn't have, but she did have some huge collaborations, and she's accomplished a lot.
Yeah, she
All
got
from
a
Munch,
wave.
and that was just last year.
Yeah, but she got her own wave. She got her own sound.
She got collabs with Nicki Minaj, with Taylor Swift, with her and Pink Pantheress had a big song, and she's still really new. So there's as a rookie, yes, she's done a lot.
Yeah, people talk too much. She's dope.
All right, Busta Rhymes. We talked about this previously, right? Men's Health and the cover story for the 50th anniversary of hip hop. And we discussed 50 Cent on the cover, Method Man on the cover. Busta Rhymes is on the cover also, so is Ludacris. Now, Busta Rhymes really did open up a lot more about his health and wellness journey. He lost over 100 pounds. And he shared that because he experienced something that was similar to an asthma attack while he was being intimate with his now ex-wife. He said, I was having a really difficult time breathing, so I got up and I walked out of the bedroom so she wouldn't panic, seeing me trying to keep myself calm. I was trying to inhale and it felt like it wasn't working. I felt like I was having an asthma attack, but I don't have asthma. Wow. So I walked out of the bedroom and went into the living room and I was forcing myself to inhale to relax. And he said it was clear that he and his then wife were both worried, and She said, this is not who I fell in love with. She was looking at his body, at the weight, and she said, you gotta lose this weight. This breathing is scaring me.
Yeah, it's serious.
So that's what helped him get onto his journey of losing 100 pounds. And as we get older, I think we can all attest to this. We all gain weight.
Gain a little weight.
It's harder to lose it.
Right, I'm battling, my fight.
You are not.
My obesity.
But it's one thing to make sure that you check it early. I remember I had high cholesterol at a young age, and I had to really just fix certain things with my eating habits.
The diet, right?
Yeah, so that I wouldn't have to have those issues later in life.
Everything about us is about what we eat.
Yes, that's a fact. Sometimes even your anger issues have to deal with your diet.
I wouldn't. Is that so?
Yeah.
Really?
Styles P always talk about how he became a vegan, and it really helped him with his anger issues. Think about it. You're eating these angry animals.
No, you might be right.
All right. Well, about last night is what we're doing when we come back. That was your Yeetie. And we're going to talk about what we got into last night. We'll do some improv for you guys. All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
Yep. Grade 5, baby.
And it's time for About Last Night. What we did last night. I'm still trying to finish that show From. I just watched finally the episode 10 of season 2.
Okay.
Finally.
What you think?
It's good. I'm enjoying
good,
it. Sometimes it gets a little slow.
It's slow because it's like they're dragging out what's really happening. But
right.
You still keep watching.
All right, now let's talk about what you did yesterday, though, because when you left here, you said you were going to an improv class.
Improv class, because we actually putting together a show. Shout out to James Dubose for helping me out with the show.
Hey, James.
And so I had to take these improv classes. Yesterday was day 1.
Okay, so what happens in an improv class?
You just learn certain techniques, thinking fast.
All right, well, I did a deep dive.
Right.
And they have this improv generator online. And so I'm going to throw out some lines.
Right.
And that's how we're going to start a scene improv,
Let's
okay?
do it.
Just to show people how it's done. Y'all can play along in the car or at home. I just cannot get this thing to work.
Man, hold on. Let me try to, maybe I can do it.
Okay. I mean, I know maybe you need to go to the gas station.
How much time do I got?
I don't know, but it's not working now, so it doesn't matter what you do. Maybe.
No. Let me run to the gas station. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. And how long does the honey pack take?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It works very fast.
All right, new line. Well, let's call him up right now.
Call him.
Yeah,
call him.
Let me get his number because you said you was with him yesterday. And
listen, I told you I was with him. We went out, we had drinks, and we ate, and there's no girls with us.
All right, well, put him on speaker. Call him right now.
All right, look. Hey, bro, didn't we go to dinner last night? Yeah, we went to Chelsea House, right? Was there any girls with us? No, told you.
First of all, you led him when you asked those questions
I'm
like
saying,
that.
because he don't know.
If you ask him, was there any girls with us? He knows I'm right here listening.
But he don't know what's going on, so I had to tell him what's happening.
You do this all the time.
Come on, baby.
New line. Okay. You don't look so good.
I don't feel that well either.
It looks like you've been wearing these same clothes for days, and you don't smell so good either.
But I smell great.
I think that part of our relationship is me being honest with you.
Yeah.
Right? As a friend,
I
as
think
somebody
you
who
should be
cares
honest.
about you. You don't
Yes.
look good. You don't smell good. I don't know what's going on.
You know, it's because I've been stuck in these clothes for days, baby. What do you expect?
Hold on, new one. Oh, can you try to get at least one good photo of me? Damn.
I'm trying. I mean, I'm not a real photographer.
I mean, every time you take a picture of me, it's like from the worst angle. I got a double chin. You can't take it from underneath. You got to take the photo from up here with the lighting right.
If you want a photographer, hire one. I'm not him. I'm doing this out of love, out of respect and love. I'm trying.
Mano, you are so good at this improv. Everybody, give it up for Mano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting busy.
Yeah, that was good. You didn't crack a smile.
Nah.
You went and I said you stink. You was rolling.
I'm a method actor. I was in character.
That was good. You did good. We got to do some more improv. I can't wait to come to class next week.
Pull up.
All right. Well, as you know, let's see if Mano can do this improv where he actually does not judge people, okay? Because you haven't been good at that. I will tell you that much. But tell us a secret.
I don't judge.
Tell us a secret is next.
Please do.
That's where you guys call us up.
Please do.
And there's no judgment on our part. I don't care what you have to say. There's no judgment.
Please do.
No matter what your secret is, we are not here to tell you, you nasty, you this, you that. No. Anything you want to share with us, we're here. Get it out there. Put it in the atmosphere. Get that burden off of you. 800-292-5150 is a number. You are anonymous.
Tell us your secrets.
So you can tell us anything.
And you can tell us who you are, too.
Yeah. We
you
gotta
feel
get
that way.
we should get Mano to do some improv with people. That was good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, pull up and do some improv with me.
Okay, what's up? It's why did I just say what's up? I don't know what Dan is doing. He's just started waving his hands in the air. But 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Tell us a secret. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Whew, yes. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano is here.
New Mano.
And, you know, we've been doing improv off the air all morning. And right now, the improv you have to do is to not judge anyone, Mano.
Man, I keep it real.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to keep it real.
Well, listen, you got to let people get off their secrets.
No.
And then after that, you can keep it real.
No.
All right. But the whole point of this is for people to be able to share, tell us a secret,
Soon
feel like
as
you're
you
not
share,
being judged.
I'm going to talk to you.
All right. Well, let's see if there's any legends. What qualifies somebody as a legend?
When they put it all together.
1-800-292-5150 is a number. Again, this is a no judgment zone. And we love when you guys call up and feel comfortable enough to share any type of secret that you want with us. All right. And again, you get to remain anonymous. So hopefully nobody recognizes your voice, if you know what I'm saying. But we've had all kinds of really great secrets up here. Some of them are good. Some of them are things that I cannot judge. 800-292-5150 is a number. Tell us a secret. Hello, anonymous caller. How are you today? And what is your secret?
My secret is I had got pregnant, living with my boyfriend, but the baby wasn't his.
Oh, so you got pregnant by somebody
And
else?
I had to go get an abortion. Told him I had a miscarriage.
Jeez.
But you was sleeping with somebody else.
Yes, I was sleeping with my ex. Yes.
How do you know whose baby it was, though?
Because when the doctor told me I conceived, I didn't have sex with my boyfriend around that time because I just found out he was cheating.
Oh, okay. So y'all had taken a little break. And then you told them you had a miscarriage, but it was an abortion.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Are you still with your boyfriend?
Nope, I left him. I left him in 2022.
Okay.
Why you left him?
Because I just couldn't do it no more. And I felt like if he would have found out that the baby wasn't his, I'd have been a dead woman.
You know what? I could tell that relationship was doomed just from this secret that you had. So,
yes.
You know.
You still sleeping with the other guy?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thank you.
And he knew that I was pregnant. He knew that it was his baby. And I told him I had a miscarriage as well.
Damn. So you never told anybody this before?
No, I didn't. No.
Who you sleeping with now?
I'm sleeping with my friend.
With your friend?
Yes, you're just a friend. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
And
No
it's protected,
judgment.
so I'm not getting pregnant.
She's like, I learned my lesson.
Yes, I did.
Y'all not using condoms though, right?
Who, me and my friend? No, we are. Yes, we are. Because we're not committed, so I don't know who he's having sex with. So, yes, we are using condoms.
Okay.
All right.
Got
Well,
it.
thank you for sharing with us.
No problem. Thank you for allowing me to.
No problem. Hello, anonymous caller. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Well, Mano's here. I'm here. We're not here to judge you. But do you want to tell us a secret?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
So, me and my wife just split. We've been together about 10 years. And now I'm dating someone half my age.
As in how old?
20.
Okay.
20?
20 years old.
20. No, he said 20 and then 1. Which one is it?
It's 21.
21.
Okay. You just want to make sure she's old enough to go to a bar.
At least go buy me a beer.
All right. Well, how's that going for you? You enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm living. Yeah, I was just talking about honey packs, so I'm living.
Oh, you want them honey packs?
Why not?
All right. I mean, hey, look, no harm, no foul. He's been through a long relationship, a breakup. Now you back in the streets.
She's back on the saddle.
Whoa. Let me tell you, do you think this could be something serious, or are you just having fun?
Just having fun.
Okay. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Yee.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? You want to tell us a secret?
I've been in a relationship with all three of my baby mamas for like the past 6-7 years.
Ooh, all three of them, and they haven't caught you?
Nah.
Nice.
Nah. And it'd be hard trying to juggle between house to house and stuff like that.
But you doing it though, right?
Yeah, but I be maintaining though. But it
Ooh.
feels good to let somebody know what's going on.
That's right. You're a
I ain't
mechanic.
gonna lie, this sounds stressful.
Yeah. He up for
Right,
it though.
it is though. It is. It's a lot. It's like a triple life.
You got it though, bro. I feel like you got
That's
it.
a lot. When do you have time to go to work?
That is work.
I'm here now.
One more thing. Do you have a favorite?
So I have a favorite. I got one that I ride around with more than the others though.
Okay, so you do have a favorite. Would you leave everybody for her or no?
Nah, I love all three of them the same.
Well, you love all three of them the same. I'm gonna tell you how you really step into legend status. You bring all three of them under one household. That's how you really do it.
Go.
That's
No.
how you really do it, bro.
Do they get along with each other?
I don't know how that's gonna work because they could be in there fighting like animals. But
Okay, so they don't get along with each other.
Nah.
And you haven't
Like
got
two
caught
of
in
them.
6 or 7 years?
Nah.
That's amazing.
It's a good guy there.
All right, well, thank you for sharing.
All right, y'all be good.
You too.
You be bad.
All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea, and we'll be discussing Kim Kardashian. She is now advocating for C murder. We'll tell you more details. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Hey. Yes, and Mano is here. Thank you for that.
Yes, indeed.
And let's get into some Yee Tea. Now, Kim Kardashian is advocating for C murder. Corey Miller, Master P's brother, he's been in jail since 2002. He's serving a life sentence for second-degree murder. And Kim Kardashian posted, Corey Miller has spent 21 years in prison for a crime he did not commit, and his conviction is based entirely on the testimony of 2 men whom the state dragged to trial just on material witness warrants. Those men have now sworn that their prior testimony was untrue. There is no remaining evidence that even suggests that Corey Miller is any more culpable than the hundreds of patrons who were at the Platinum Club on January 12, 2002 when Steve Thomas was tragically shot. So we'll see if there's going to be some motion now with this.
They've been working on him for a minute.
I mean, he had a second trial. His attorney attempted to withdraw and complained he had not been paid in years. The new judge refused to allow counsel to withdraw, and he had a second time in court with an attorney who made no effort to call favorable witnesses to testify. So,
I hope he get out.
yes. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I mean, imagine that the original people who put
Right.
you in jail
They
now
recanted-
testify that
right.
they
recanted
lied.
they recanted their statements and said that they was lying.
And you still can't get out. That's crazy. All right, now Will Smith sat down with Kevin Hart on his Peacock Talk series, Heart to Heart. And this interview actually came out yesterday, and he talked about how Will Smith actually decided to star in Men in Black because originally he didn't want to do it.
But I didn't want to make Men in Black. That was the next year after Independence Day. So I didn't want to make 2 alien movies back to back.
How did he convince you?
Steven Spielberg sent a helicopter for me. I was in New York.
talk to you.
To talk to me. To talk. It landed at his house. And he had me at hello.
No one's ever done that for me.
Sent the
And I'm not
helicopter.
Will
Nobody
Smith,
sent
yeah.
the helicopter for you?
No.
And you got there and they honored you?
No, never.
Named the
But
drink after you?
You think if you were reluctant to do something and then Steven Spielberg sends a helicopter and then you land at his house, you're like, I'm in.
It had to be more than that.
No, you think so?
It had to be. Maybe it was the talk.
And it's also Steven Spielberg, right?
Right, I get it. I
And that was
understand. But it had to be more to it. It wasn't just the helicopter.
And, he just also talked about a lot of things that he didn't want to do. He said he didn't want to make Pursuit of Happiness. He didn't want to make Ali and all
Really?
of those
He didn't
things.
want to make Ali?
Yeah, he said it. He said he didn't want to do it, but he said his longtime business partner and film producer, James Lasseter, is the person who actually had an eye for what are the things that he
Right.
should be doing. And so he paid attention to him. He said in the heyday, the 10 movies I made at the top of my career, he said that James Lasseter was the person who was choosing the films.
So those are so most of those movies that he didn't want to make are the movies that really were big and hit.
And the other thing I'm seeing from this is how important your team is, right? The people
Indeed.
around you are helping make these decisions.
sometimes you can't see
sometimes
it.
you can't see it, right?
Right.
All right, now, speaking of making decisions in TV, some reality stars are now saying that they are alleging that they have been tormented by some of these networks. So they are now saying NBC and Bravo in particular are responsible. And according to this letter that was sent by attorneys Brian Friedman and Mark Garagos to NBC, they're talking about deliberate attempts to manufacture mental instability by applying cast members with alcohol while depriving them of food and sleep, denying mental health treatment to cast members displaying obvious and alarming signs of mental deterioration, exploiting minors for uncompensated and sometimes long-term appearances on NBC reality TV shows, distributing and or condoning the distribution of non-consensual pornography, covering up acts of sexual violence, and refusing to allow cast members the freedom to leave their shows even under dire circumstances. Wow. Well, listen, if these things are true and they can prove it, then yes. Because, they definitely, when you're filming a reality show, you've been on some. They'll be like,
I've made a couple appearances.
Yeah.
You've been on.
Yeah, I was on a few.
You've been on a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
I tried to ambush me on one of those.
I didn't. I would never do such a thing.
One of your cohorts.
But no, I did not. But yes. Yeah. So we'll be following this because this is the same thing Bethany Frankel's been talking about. She's been calling for reality stars to unionize, right? And Nene's also discussed some of the things that went on with her behind the scenes with Bravo or Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we will keep you updated. Now, that was your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the front pages of the news, but we feel that they're important and that you should know about them anyway. So that was your UT. When we come back, Under the Radar, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
The news, I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
Day 5, baby.
Day 5. Okay, and let's get into some of these under the radar stories. You may not have seen them on the news in the front page, but they are important regardless. Bojangles, they are going to be opening up 30 new restaurants. So I've never had Bojangles.
I have.
Okay.
Airport style.
Enjoyable?
Yeah.
But it's mostly in the South, right? They have 800 restaurants in 15 states. So they did announce they're going to open 30 new locations in the West. So 20 locations will be in Vegas and then 10 additional across Western markets. Okay. So more opportunities to try it, all right? And Mattel is considering a nationwide job search. Right now they're looking for a chief Uno player. And you know how much you get paid?
How much?
$277 an hour. That's a good amount of pay. So what they want to do is promote the release of their new game, Uno Cuatro.
How many hours a day?
About $4,444 a week for 4 weeks. So it's only for 4 weeks. And you have to play Uno Cuatro with strangers in New York City and also create social media content featuring the new game. So, Uno Cuatro, what is that game? Well, it's a new version of Uno, and it combines connecting 4 tiles in a row like Connect 4 with the classic Uno game of matching numbers and colors. It sounds complicated to me. But the chief Uno player is going to teach players to play the game and participate in live streams and interviews. So if you're over the age of 18 and a U.S. citizen, you can apply. You just have to be able to sit for long periods of time and carry 15 pounds or more because you'll have to move the tent that you have to set up to play.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
277 don't sound like that much now after I told you all that. You got to create content, post content, teach other people, carry a tent. All of that.
A bit much.
All right, and Donald Trump has pleaded not guilty, as we knew he would, to charges that he broke the law by trying to overturn the 2020 election. As you guys know, he was arraigned on an indictment charging him with conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction, and conspiracy against the right to vote and to have one's vote counted. When asked for his plea, he stood and said not guilty to all of the counts. Now, you know he was in D.C., and he had some things to say about Washington, D.C. Here's what he said.
This is a very sad day for America, and it was also very sad driving through Washington, D.C. and seeing the filth and the decay. This is not the place that I left. It's a very sad thing to see it. When you look at what's happening, this is a persecution of a political opponent. This was never supposed to happen in America.
I laugh every time I hear him talk.
Yeah, well, hopefully he don't laugh his way back into the White House because, you know, I think Yeah, you got to take these things seriously. And the fact that he's being charged with 4 criminal counts, and the fact that people's lives were in danger, and now some of those people got to sit next to the very same people who endangered them is crazy. And that you can run for president again. I don't even understand this.
I thought just getting arrested alone will forfeit that right to be president.
Right, there's a lot of places you can't work, but you can't be the president.
But you still could be president.
Yeah. All right, and Florida has effectively banned AP Psychology. And in that whole entire state, they said that teaching foundational content on sexual orientation and gender identity is illegal under state law. So as you guys know, in June, the College Board reported that it was asked by the Florida Department of Education to potentially modify its courses to suit Florida law. But there is no way for people to be able to teach psychology without addressing things like gender and any type of sex content. And they said understanding human sexuality is fundamental to psychology, and an advanced placement course that excludes the decades of science studying sexual orientation and gender identity would deprive students of knowledge they will need to succeed in their studies in high school and beyond. So they didn't ban the course, but what they're saying is that you can't teach the things that are part of that course. It makes absolutely no sense to me. How do you teach psychology and just ignore that? It's just a way of trying to erase people's existence. All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. Again, those are the stories that may not be in the front pages, but we want to make sure that you guys know what's going on in the world. And we do have the Way Up Mix. It's a Friday. You know that means there's new music out today, too. That's why we love Friday. So the Way Up Mix is coming at the top of the hour. Plus, my girl, Victoria Monet, is going to be joining us. I've known Victoria Monet for a really long time, since her first album came out, and that was like a decade ago. So shout out to Victoria Monet to see all of the things that she's accomplished, selling out tours in 1 minute. But she's going to be joining us for Way Up with Angela Yee. But let's get into that Way Up Mix at the top of the hour. Let's go.
They say it's truth in the rumors. From industry shade to all the gossip. Talk to me. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Talk to him.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here. New Mano.
Day number 5.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
You got a hoodie on again over your clothes.
Man, it's a little cold in here.
As in day 5, if you don't know, Mano lost a bet and has to wear the same clothes.
Lost a
for
bet, and I kept my word, though.
days.
That's the key to the whole thing.
Change.
Kept my word.
All right. Well, let's get into some Yeet tea. First off, let's talk about an update of what's going on with Jonathan Majors and his trial. Now, according to Dennis Byron, who is the editor-in-chief of Hip Hop Inquirer and also a reporter and a journalist, he said, update, Hollywood actor Jonathan Majors arrived to New York Criminal Court today for trial, only to learn that prosecutors aren't ready to present their case. The problem is that his accuser has fled the country, and NYPD is looking to charge her with assault. His girlfriend, Megan Good, was by his side during the brief appearance. If his accuser doesn't appear in court on September 6th, it's my guess the case will be put in the dumpster.
Oh, wow. That's good for him, though.
Yeah, for him. That's the one thing I think, if you know you have to go to court against somebody, you just pray the other person doesn't show up.
Yeah.
The only reason I know that is from all of the tickets
But usually when they lie,
let the cops show up.
Usually when they lie, they don't show up, and it gets,
Right. Well, who knows what it is behind the scenes, but we know, according to Dennis Byron, that's what's happening now. All right. Now let's discuss Tamar Braxton on Dish Nation. She talked about Braxton family values not being quite on the level of Keeping Up with the Kardashians at all, and how much the Kardashians were getting paid. A lot of people will tell you they thought that, Braxton family values was more entertaining and things that they had going on. They had great ratings. At times, their ratings were even better.
Really?
Right? And here's what Tamar had to say.
I created Braxton Family Values, and Kim Kardashian got the $100 million check. Let's talk about that. So we're not even going to sit here and talk about sex and television, creating TV shows and who deserve what when. It is unfair, point blank, and the period.
Oh, Hollywood is racist, and they will cut you the booty end of the stick, but you got to play a harder game of football.
That's right. Is that what it is? Oh, so you want me to die and come back white?
But she has said this before.
Who was she talking to?
She was on Dish Nation.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing, right? She's been said this, that they make 75% less than the Kardashians. So, yeah. And that show was definitely a hit. But I think we all know what it is. All right, Serena Williams, speaking of shows, is launching her new kids show that's inspired by her daughter's doll. It's called Dance with Quay Quay. All right, that's her daughter Olympia's favorite doll, Quay Quay. And I actually was showing this to you.
Yeah.
It's a doll, and the doll is teaching people how to do these little dances, like the wave
the doll
or the
got
high
dance
five. Okay, so here is a little piece of what that sounds like.
Get up, everybody. Time to dance with Quay Quay. Summer style. Do you like the beach? When I go, here are 3 summer style dance moves.
All right, so you can see all of that now. The first episode of Dance with Quay Quay is available on YouTube. That's cute.
Gave me an idea.
I did, right? I like this idea.
Gave me an
Dance
idea.
with Quay Quay.
My daughter has like a blanket that she kept all her life.
I do too.
It's called Night Night.
Mine is called May May.
May May.
Why
you
do
still
we like
got
to
that?
do these double words?
You
know
still
what I'm
have
saying?
that same blanket?
Yeah.
You
since
sleep
I was
with it.
born.
It's in your bed now.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I can't sleep without it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so, okay, so we have Night Night, we have May May, and we have Quay Quay. I guess as kids, you just like to double it
They're
up,
gonna like
right?
the Adventures of Night Night.
Right. Like, oh, you stink in that outfit.
Who's that?
I was just making up.
No, but who you talking about?
Nobody. I was just saying.
Damn sure you're not talking about me. Stop playing with me.
Okay. But yeah, so you guys can check out Dance with Quay Quay. Oh, look, I know you love this show just as much as I do, may know that. The Office.
I know The Office.
Do you watch that? Did you?
Yeah, I used to watch that a little bit.
Okay, so you know Stanley, the black guy on The Office. That was okay. So he was trying to do this Stanley spinoff, and he did this whole GoFundMe Kickstarter campaign to create a spinoff, and he was had a crowdfunding goal of $300,000. It was going to center around Stanley as he comes out of his retirement in Florida and goes to LA to help his nephew save a fledgling motorcycle flower shop business. He actually did raise more than that money, but unfortunately the show had not gotten made ever. This was back in 2020 that he started it, but then COVID hit.
Right.
So that put a delay on things. And then now there's
the
this
strike.
Yeah, the strike. So he's giving everybody back their money. He was like, he does still intend to do it, but I guess people were questioning what happened. You know, I gave to this campaign and it hasn't happened. So he said, in light of the current economic situation, we felt it was the best course of action. You'll get a message notifying you of your refund as soon as it is issued, and you can expect to receive it over the following weeks.
Right.
Yeah, so, you know, that's unfortunate though when you have a situation that was probably the worst time to start it in 2020, then the pandemic, and now this. So a lot of things have been stalled.
This may last longer than the pandemic.
Yeah, we don't know how long this is going to last. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And you know it's a Friday, so we do kind of have an extended thing that we do today. We're going to talk about new music, right? On a Friday, what new music is out today? New albums, new singles, things. We've been debuting things and world premiering things up here today. Doja Cat, Usher has new music out. We'll tell you who else is out today on a New Music Friday. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Now back at it. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
And Victoria Monet is here. I'm so excited. Well, first of all, we have something for you.
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
We got some Don P. Because we want to celebrate a sold-out tour in 1 minute. Also, all the success that you've been having.
Angela, she reacted just how you thought she would.
Thank you so much. Shall we cheers?
Cheers. Cheers to you.
I love this.
This is how we get it started. No, but I mean, let's get into it though, because
a little
you're
ASMR.
doing your first headlining tour, and that's what we really are toasting to. And it sold out in like a minute, for real.
That's
like,
crazy.
how did you feel when that happened? And did you know that was going to happen?
I did not know that was going to happen. So what we did was every show went on sale locally at 10 a.m. So as they were selling out, my manager was calling me from so it's like Atlanta show all the way to the West Coast. Like, okay, this sold out. The tickets are gone. And it was just surreal. But very affirming to know that people really, if you give them the opportunity, they'll support you. Because I see on Twitter, people are always like, you're underrated, and it's like different when people are just tweeting and talking,
right?
Versus when they actually show up for you and like.
And I think that even just everything you've done before this, because obviously I've been following your career for a long time, and I've been seeing. And here's a fun fact that people may not know: at one point, T.I. tried to sign her, and I remember that he wanted to like put her underneath his label.
Yeah,
And
can you tell us about that? Because I didn't know that.
I used to be signed to Atlantic Records, and I feel like maybe that's how we connected.
Yeah, that's how we connected.
And I was doing a lot of demos, like hook demos. because I had looked at Bruno Mars and B.O.B. and how that song did so well, and then Bruno was able to take that record and make his own career. So I was like, I'm gonna just spend a bunch of time just doing hooks. So I was just writing hooks only. I would just not waste any time with the verse, just hooks. And Atlantic had a lot of rappers. And so I was submitting a bunch of hooks, and I would try to sing them well enough that maybe some rappers will keep me on the hook. So this is what started like the hook era for me. So I ended up being with Nas, on a song with Nas and T.I., and I wrote a song for Meek Mill and Mary J, just like a hook era for me. MGK as well. So T.I. and I were collaborating a lot with Tommy Brown at the time, and so he was kind of showing me the ropes. He let me do a couple of shows with him singing the hooks that I was a part of, and he offered to sign me. I always felt like it just wasn't the right time for me to be signed to anybody, and I also thought of myself, like, if I'm going to be signed right now, I'd like to do it myself and like have my own little imprint or something. You know? So I just wanted to just wait it out a little bit more. But
you gotta be really confident to wait it out and and be really sure of yourself.
Definitely. I just had a vision.
And I can't imagine that there weren't a lot of other artists who tried to reach out to you during that time. I mean, you did write for Dirty Money.
Yeah, that was my first placement ever.
What song was it?
I Hate That You Love Me.
Oh, I like that song.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Not that I'm surprised.
I like that one.
So that was your first placement?
First one ever. Okay.
Did you work directly with Diddy on that particular song? Or you just submitted it? Or what was that process like for that?
It was actually, he was working with Rodney a lot on the album, and so I actually got to work with LaShawn Daniels on the record. Rest in peace, LaShawn.
Rest in peace.
But it was like kind of like he was visiting Rodney's camp to get a collection of records, and that was one of the ones he kept for the album. So I saw him in passing. We didn't get to work. I don't know that I would be able to, like, at that moment in my career, like, stand in a room with Diddy and be confident enough to sing any idea that I had. So I'm glad that it was a little bit separate.
All right, we are talking to Victoria Monet. And then you also went on tour, and I feel like this is part of what made you such a great performer that you are today, because you're known for that too. I see people post clips all the time of your performances, but you've been on the road and opened for a lot of people too.
Yes.
And so who are some of the people that you worked with on the road?
Okay, my very first tour ever, I opened for Eric Bellinger.
Ooh.
We like him.
We've been hearing a lot of Eric Bellinger.
People in the industry love him.
He's so talented. And then my next tour, I opened for Fifth Harmony. And after that, I opened for Ariana Grande.
I mean,
wow.
Yes. Yeah.
And
crazy.
people also know you, and they affiliate you with Ariana Grande because you've written, with her a lot, and obviously been on tour, and you guys are such good friends. How did y'all get so tight for real?
We spent a lot of time together. I think the first time I remember becoming close and having deeper conversations than just in a song space was on a tour. The tour before I opened for her, I came to a show, I think it was in Pittsburgh, and she was like, she's just very friendly, and she's like, why don't you guys just come to the next show or just hop on the bus and stay? And so we just started talking more and just about other things outside of music, and we were like, yeah, I really loved it. Yeah, this is my girl. So it just grew and grew, and the more that we hung out, the less times it would be just for music and more friendship stuff. And so I'm just so thankful to have a friend that has so much experience that I was just able to see a lot of up close and behind the scenes of how things work and just learn a lot too.
What's the biggest thing you learned, or the most important thing you learned by working with her or being friends with her? And
she has a really great ability to be a boss, but also just be kind.
And you're an only child, right?
Yeah, I was born an only child, but I've met my dad in my 20s, and I discovered that I have a sister. So I'm not an only child
Have
anymore.
you met her?
Yes.
Okay. How was that?
Beautiful. Really hard at first because it's new information. We're like, she was surprised, and it was just a whole thing.
I got a famous sister.
I'll be like, y'all know my sister Victoria Monet, right?
You know what? Well, when we met, no one was checking, so it's kind of like we've grown together, and so she's super supportive, and it's a lovely sisterhood, even though she lives in Atlanta.
And you also went to a performing arts school, right?
Yes, I begged my mom to go. We didn't live in the district. She bought 5 acres of property, so we lived on like a little modular home, but on this big land, but it was far away from my school, so I had to beg my mom to use someone else's address in order to go to my performing arts school.
Go to jail for you.
You know what I'm saying? She was down. She rode for me, so yes, I got to go to Sheldon High
paid
School.
off.
Yeah, it did. Everything worked out.
It did, but also my mom, I went to performing arts school, but she made me play golf my freshman year. she thought I could get a scholarship because I was black and nobody was playing golf. I was like, so freshman year, I was like there holding a golf bag. People were like, look at Tiger Woods' sister. I was like, Mom, please let me just dance. Literally.
She was, listen,
she was thinking.
Yeah, that was very tactical of her. Victoria Monet is here, and we got more with her when we come back. We'll be talking about her new album that's coming out this month, plus her tour, plus everything else that got her to where she is today. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Now I'm back at it. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here, and we're talking to Victoria Monet. And I also remember you had done an interview a while ago where you said that you couldn't wait to have a kid. Like, it was on your vision board.
Sure did. I sure did that.
So when you found out you were pregnant, what was that like? Because that was something you wanted.
Really crazy. It was unexpected, but the first thing I started feeling was my breast. I was like, something feels new and different. When it first said positive, I was like laughing. It was like, no. So I took another one, and it was in a pandemic. I was trying to find a nice way to tell my boyfriend because he had literally just asked me to be his girlfriend the day before.
Oh, you were like, whoa, perfect timing.
Right. I was like, you must have felt something because you asked me at the right time. So I wrote him a card that I just had in the house. You know, we couldn't go to the store at the time to get anything. So I was like, I'm just going to write in here. I was like, June 3rd, you made me your girlfriend. June 4th, I made you.
We didn't waste no time.
No, literally one day apart. So, but it was really cool.
So he asked you to be his girlfriend? How did that happen?
Yes, so he wrote something on a mirror. He was asking me something about what I'd like to be called, and then something like, would you like if I called you my girlfriend? And he wrote like a heart and then our initials on a mirror. It was really, really cute and innocent.
That is so sweet. Because I feel like people don't ask that anymore.
I know. People are like, we just go together.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Right.
Did your mom, did she always like him?
She met him pretty early on in our dating, and she liked him. Yeah, she was like, "Ooh, cute." Yeah,
he's a keeper. How do you manage being busy and being a mom? How do you manage not feeling guilty, or do you feel guilty?
I sure do feel guilty. I feel guilty all the time, but I think my family reassures me that what I'm doing it's for her. It's for the family. It's for the long run, for her future. So I try to snap out of that really quick. And I also try to bring her most places that I can so I can combine my work and family life. So I do plan to bring her on tour.
She's on the album, right?
She's on the album. She's on the
album. With Earth, Wind, and Fire,
yes. Right? Yeah, she's on there with Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's really full circle.
She told me that's one of her favorite groups of all time.
She's going to be like, I think she's going to care a little bit later now. She has no idea.
She don't care now.
She actually, when she hears her part, her ears perk up. So, yeah, since actually the part that she's on the song was from when she was 4 months old. And it was the first time I heard her laugh. So she knows that it's her.
That is
to this
so
day.
amazing.
It's really sweet. And she gets the royalties because I gave her publishing. So we're being paid out here. Yes.
Now, Jaguar 2, the album comes out this month, right?
Yes, August 25th.
Ooh, how you
out
feeling?
In the world. It's August now, so I'm just like, we've made it. The countdown has begun. I'm going to be doing a lot of this.
We definitely listen. Trust me, that day we're going to be having a little listening up here for it and everything. Because as you know, we are big fans. Jasmine will tell you, I'm like, I have to go out of town today. I was like, no, we got to make sure we're here because I never get to have a real sit down with you.
Yeah,
and we've been wanting to do that forever. But the timing is great.
That's right.
But honestly, thank you so much for coming to sit with us. I know we're going to do more of this. Congratulations, as you know, on the tour, selling out immediately on an amazing album. From what we've heard so far, there's 3 singles. You know, I am. Okay. Trust me, I am.
Okay, amazing. Okay,
listen.
Yeah. Okay.
But the 3 singles so far have all been bangers that are out right now.
Thank you.
You know, so congratulations on your whole entire journey. I've been watching you for over 10 years now, as you know. So I'm definitely happy for you. And anything I could ever do, I'm there. You know that.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. I just want to give you flowers right now. I wish I had some. But thank you so much for supporting me all this time. It just means the world. It actually gave me a lot of glimmers of hope. You were always mentioning my name. You're like, but Victoria Monet, when you have interviews with Tip and everything. So thank you.
Yay. We had some good times.
Yes.
I actually hosted her first listening party.
Did.
We got to run that back. Okay?
Yes, literally. History.
All right. It is Way Up with Angela Yee. Victoria Monet, thank you so much. Y'all know August 25th?
Yep.
Jaguar 2. When we come back, we have have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is a number. Any question that you have, I'm here, and my award-winning advice-giving friend Mano is here on day 5 of him wearing the same outfit. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and the award-winning, wearing the same clothes every day advice giver Mano is here.
Yes, I am the greatest.
The greatest of all time. The greatest advice giver. And we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Hello, anonymous caller. How are you?
Hello, Angela Yee. I'm happy to hear from you.
I'm happy to hear from you. Mano's here too. What is your question for Ask Yee today?
Yeah, my question is, I'm born in Africa, raised up Africa. I'm not going to name the country because they just passed a law to kill gay people over there. So, but luckily, I'm now in New York. So my question was, I was born gay. Now I know I'm gay because before I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't come out. Though I have a girlfriend, I call her girlfriend, but she's a mother of my child. My child is going to be 14 years old. So this lady still loves me, but I haven't told her nothing at all.
Okay.
So whenever I go back in the country, like, I've never been out. For me, I'm still in the closet. I don't want to tell her that I don't like her anymore because though me with her, I want the relationship to be of my kid, but I feel I should come out and tell her that, you know what, I'm gay.
Well, the problem is this, that, like you said, it's against the law, and they do have a law that they passed that includes a death sentence. So when you go back home, you don't want to have to be concerned and worried about things like that, and that's very unfortunate. But you don't love this woman. Whether or not you're gay, that's not who you want to be with, right?
Yeah, because I want to release her, her to be free and get another man.
She does not need to know that that's the reason. She just needs to know that you don't want to be with her. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. And I do feel like until you're ready to come out, then, it's not necessary.
But he wants to come out the closet, though. That's what he want to do.
I think the first thing...
No, I wanna come out to only my girl, not to everybody.
Okay, just to her.
So you want to stay in the closet a little bit.
No, what I'm saying, I already see her because when before they passed the law to kill, like
right.
in prison, get
I know
people
what he's
in
talking
Uganda.
about, yeah.
So she was among the people running this campaign. Yes, they should be killed. Yes, they should be in prison. Not knowing that the boyfriend, the father of her kid, is gay. So I'm trying, should I tell her so that she knows that people may look like me,
right?
And still are gay. That's the reason why I was like, should I tell her?
Right, I get it, because this is your family, and this also affects your son and your relationship with your son. And I'm sure it hurts you that she feels like that, really, about you, right? Because in her head, she has this whole other perception, and now it's affecting her. So you want to be able to tell her so that she can see these laws that you are supporting, that you wanted to pass. That would give me the death penalty, is what you're saying.
Yeah, already they passed it. Again, I got fear in me. I'm like, what if I tell her and then maybe she's going to deny me the right to my son?
Right. That's the hard part.
I'm confused.
You know what? Maybe you want to wait till your son is old enough, right? Because he's 14 now, you said.
Yes.
So maybe when he can make his own decisions and you can talk to him also, that might be a good idea when he can travel by himself, because he's only 14. So it might be harder for her to let him come and travel to see you and do those things.
I never got taught being gay. It is something that I grew up with. I was born Muslim. So I changed from Muslim to spiritual, to spiritual Christian, thinking that they're going to pray for me. And then this thing goes away from me. But I've been in church all from my teenager up to now. Now I'm 40 years old.
Okay.
But nothing changed.
I am so sorry to hear that. And I know it must be really hard for you, and life must have been difficult for you growing up, knowing who you were and how you identify, and people not accepting that. And I am concerned for your safety. So because of that, I would say when your son is old enough, I just would hate for you to go there and you know, like you said, anti-gay legislation does include the death sentence. It's very harsh. You could die from that.
Yes.
And so that's the reason why I feel like you're more concerned about your son than anything else.
Yes.
And I want you to live.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate it.
But this could be something that at some point you can be an advocate for. But if you want to continue to see your son when he's old enough to travel, and you may not be able to go home, unfortunately.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for even accepting me and other people who are born like me.
All right. Well, we thank you for feeling like you had the strength to come and call us. We appreciate that because I know that's not an easy thing to have these conversations.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate for your advice.
Thank you. All right. Well, that was a tough one. That was Ask Ye. And when we come back, we have Last Word. That is 800-292-5150. Anything that you want to say, any comments that you want to leave, we are here to listen. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the Last Word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee and Mano is here. Mano, what is wrong with you?
I'm just laughing because you just... Yo, people don't know you. They don't know you. Yo, you are crazy. That was crazy. So today is my last day on the bet, right?
No, it's not. You have the weekend, and we will be going live with you to make sure you're still wearing the same outfit that you have on, okay? We had a bet. The bet was for a week, not for a work week. It was for a whole entire week of you wearing the same clothes. And you've been doing all kinds of things, changing. I
have not been changing. I put the sweater on over the
I seen you in a
suit.
convertible.
In a convertible.
With a different outfit on.
With that Marnie tripping all over the place.
You halfway did the bet okay, but you...
What?
Yeah, you...
I came in, I got up every morning and came to this job with the same outfit on.
But then you leave here and you riding around with the top down in a whole nother outfit.
That happened one day.
One day too many.
Yeah,
okay, but we're gonna let that slide.
No
so
love.
yeah, Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday when we see you, you can change.
I might as well just keep it on.
You should. It's part of your brand now.
You don't have no, man. We're gonna auction it. We're gonna auction it.
Yeah, let's auction it off. Don't wash it.
Nah, not at all. We're going to auction it off on Monday.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, you guys. We had a great week. Shout out to Victoria Monet for joining us. Her album Jaguar 2 will be out later this month. But again, she's going on an amazing sold-out tour. Thank you guys for calling us, for Ask Ye, for Tell Us a Secret, for Shine a Light, for everything that we have going on. We are really super appreciative. Everybody be safe over the weekend. You can always call us 800-292-5150 and leave a message even if we're not here. Okay? You can always leave that message and we'll check back in with you on Monday. Be safe. And here is your last word.
Hey, Angela, I just want to shine a light on you, girl. Your show is amazing. And I just wanted to tell you, I think the chemistry between Mano, Jasmine, and you is A1. Keep it like that. And I love listening to you every day. That your show is my top priority to listen to. I love you. You're doing your thing. I'm so proud of you.
Never mind. I'm scared.
Going way up with Angela Yee.